It's more of just embracing life for what it gives me, the hurt and the triumph. Not just the triumph, but also whatever hurt may come. Because it's life. We always gonna get hurt, but it's like how you bounce back from it is how you could tell how resilient you really are.
Back to doing what we're doing, whether it's traveling or just enjoying it, doing things and things like that. We gotta put all that in God's hand.
Is your blessing go be way more than what you ever dreamed of.
True.
So the longer you wait is more, because he's using you for something in a certain place and time, and you have to be ready to accept it.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Three Hearts, One Beat. I'm Lee.
And I'm Kim.
And I'm V.
And today's guys, but before we start, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody for a prosper. I pray you guys have a prosperous New Year for I keep saying Father God. Well, I'm gonna put it out there, Father God. I pray everyone have a
Amen.
prosper New Year for the new year that they stepped into, the new seasons of life that they stepped into. I pray you guys just continuously just keep getting better. So I want to say Happy New Year. Thank you guys for watching. But before we get started with this video, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button and post notification bell so you can keep up with all our most recent content. Let's get into it. So today's episode is about new year, new energy. Basically, in my new year, and in my new energy is always going to be first and foremost keep growing a better relationship and getting closer to God and a better disciple for Jesus. But also love, because God is love. It's not just the love for myself, me loving myself, because I've learned how to do that repeatedly and I'm still learning in certain areas. But in even not just loving people outside, I mean loving people that's within my family, but also just loving people in general. Whether if they have a bad spirit, bad energy, just don't hold it against people, because you never know what nobody may have went through in that their lifetime, in that day, in them 10 minutes before they came across you with a bad energy. You just say God bless you and keep walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't let that rub off on you and just be like, you don't match their energy with their energy. So my new season of life is more of stepping into love and loving on others and loving others and accepting them, which I've always accepted people for who they are. But unless I disagree with it, but I'm starting to learn not to do that either. If I disagree with you, that don't mean I don't love you. That just mean we in two separate areas of our life, in a point of our life.
When you say disagree, what you mean, like on disagree?
Certain life choices people make, something that I be like, man, why would you do that? I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's, I'ma just speak on it, like election. Different people voted for this person and this one voted for that person. Just because you voted for the other party don't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, I ain't messing with you. It's just I know me and you is not in the same area of life. And that don't mean I don't like you. That just mean you way over there. I'm gonna just stay over here. But I still got love for you, because God is love. I can't say I'm a follower of Jesus and I'm a child of God, but dislike and can't stand somebody because of one their political or religious views. Because I'm not religious. But because you are religious, that don't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, I ain't messing with you. I don't mess with that religion. That's not my MO. My MO is to love everybody, because I feel like that's what God is. So I can't judge nobody on the choices that they make in life and the decisions that they choose to pick up. I'm learning to, okay, you show who you are, cool. Because I'm pretty sure it's things that I've chose for myself that some people don't agree with. And they may have moved away. But that's just life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We grow apart.
Everybody not gonna be there the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but my new thing for the year is listening and not quick to answer somebody, because sometimes because you could be so quick to answer somebody. Number one, did you pray about it first before you answer? Because you can guide something, no, say something, and it wasn't, what you should be saying and stuff. So my new thing is listening, just to listen to people and hearing them out and stuff. Now, whether I agree with you or disagree with you, I'm not arguing with you.
Right.
I'm not doing all of that. That's not what I want. I want peace. But it's, for this New Year's, our mind is about peace and staying in, so I can have the peace I need and stuff. I'm not arguing with you, but I will hear you out and see what you talking about. But if I disagree, I'm not gonna come back and say, well, you said this and you said that, and I'm not doing all of that.
That's a lot of
That's
energy.
that's too much energy you giving somebody in a conversation.
Right.
But further, there's somebody coming around you that may have just come from, not being around, and you think their energy is bad, and you may still speak on something. It might be what they needed to hear to change their vibe
Right.
and stuff. It's not just that, oh no, I don't want to be bothered with you and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I would rather, I'm just looking for peace. And if I can help someone and stuff, and something that I may say or speak or something, that's all I mean, is to be helped. I don't mean to tell you to do it or guide you to do it or something. Just, trying to give you my opinion, and maybe you will consider my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But mine is peace.
Okay. And what we can't do is, when people don't, and I'm guilty of it, when people don't take your opinion into consideration, you you feel some type of way. That's
You
that's
shouldn't do
not
that.
your, that's not, and once you gave your opinion, it is what it is. It's like you can't
Advice.
everybody
Right.
go make their own decision, their own choices. I've made mine. People
Right.
have given me advice, and it's advice I've went against, and it was to the point where sometimes it bit me in the butt and sometimes it didn't. It's just, but when you go out there and you give your advice, that's all you could do is give advice. Don't get upset when people
Don't take your
advice,
advice.
because you didn't take everybody's
Right,
advice.
advice.
Right.
You know what I'm
Don't.
saying? So but I get where you coming from with that, because I'm guilty of that party.
Like somebody will say something and you be irritated,
Right.
or you think somebody not listening to you when it really is listening to you.
She bust 6 shots.
What you call that? Rage beating.
Right. She be trying. She been trying since early in the day, girl.
Girl, don't
know the
even
half,
go there.
girl. You don't know the half.
And with mine is basically growing more patience, more understanding, like not trying to rush here, rush there, and all that. I want to learn to be more patient, to have clear understanding. So as I'm continuously to grow my relationship with the Lord, I understand patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we get caught up in asking him for advice on certain things, or asking him for advice, through our life choices or whatever it may be, and don't have the patience to wait for him to really
Right.
give it to us. And so
that's true.
so I want to work on my patience. I've been working on it, and I felt the difference from like last year going into this year with patience. I feel like it's growing. Sometimes I have to catch myself, because I'll be like, I jump real quick, but then I'll come back and be like, okay, I have to learn patience. Everything is not rushed. So it's patience with
Right.
me.
It's patience is a good one. I'm working on that one too, and listening, like Mama
It's
said.
hard, but
And it's all
right.
hard stuff, but it's doable. You know what I'm saying? I would also say less complaining.
Yes.
Even the
yes.
smallest thing. Somebody cut you off, I'm going to work on that part. Because some people do some crazy stuff out here in these streets. But, that's another topic for another day.
All we
boy.
do is look at each other.
Right. I ain't
all
going
day.
to complain about it. I'm just going to say,
You seen that? That be us all day.
right. So, you know what? It's going to be like, I seen somebody say on, what you call it, it was like, just ask yourself in the moment with somebody trying to anger you, what would Jesus do? That's what I'm going to start telling myself. What would Jesus do? And if he ain't going to do none of the stuff you was thinking about, back away from me.
Right.
So it's more like trying to stay away from the complaining, because I feel like when you complain about a lot of stuff, it's hard. It now all the negative stuff overflowing in your mind. But when it be times I be out here and I be working and I be like, whatever God, whatever God bless me with, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is it hard sometimes? Yeah, it is what it is at this point. You can't control what you're gonna get. You
Right.
just gotta sit there and wait to receive it, and that's just like blessings. You don't know when we gonna hit a certain amount of subscribers. I'm gonna just put out there. You don't know when you go hit 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 subscribers, but you know it could be possibly done, and you gotta believe that God is go deliver that gift that you've been asking for. You have to live in your. I believe you have to start. I had to tell myself start living the way you keep asking. You keep praying to God for stuff. Stop sitting there like I don't have this and I don't have that.
Right.
And he always showing you a way that he like, I don't care what you don't have right now. This is go do it. You want to do it, go do it. You have to put the work in if you want him to bless you with something.
Right.
You gotta start believing in him, because you can just for example, the other day something went on and or I ain't complaining, I ain't saying nothing, I just prayed and prayed about it. The next day when I got up, when I tell you God answered that prayer, that's God is good. God is really
Always.
good, and He listen and He hear His children. But to complain about it and cut up about it and do all of that, He probably sitting back saying, "You talk to me about it, and I look at you. You want to solve it yourself."
Right.
Right.
That be the thing.
We be guilty.
I think something I said once before, like I'm guilty of it. My anxiety get crazy when I don't know. It's like it's the unknown for me. But now I'm starting to learn like you don't have to know everything.
Right.
You could see a clear picture. Just like this. Put it like this. How I sit there and be like, man, look, I don't be in everybody's business because the better I don't know, the more I don't
Right.
know, the better it is. And that's how it's supposed to be with God. When if you could have that with people, why can't you have that with God? That's the type of stuff you gotta tell yourself. You gotta hold yourself accountable.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I could sit there and be like, shoot, I don't care what nobody talking about, like as far as other people life and things that's going on in other people worlds that could consider as drama or rumors or whatever it may
It's
be,
just,
a
yeah.
gossip. Like I don't have to know.
Right.
Because the more I don't know about other people's life, the better for me.
Right. You can focus on your own life.
Exactly.
I feel like when you got to know what going on in this one house, this one doing, that one
You
doing.
missing your whole picture.
You have no clue on your own life, or your life just be tragic
It's blurry.
because
That's
you're not
what it is.
focusing on you. But I
focus
feel
on
what
going on with
you're
someone
saying,
else.
sis. That's how I feel.
Right,
That's
you
why I
blurry.
don't
It's
be.
blurry.
That's why when I come across certain people, they be like, "Cause you ain't know this happened to
No.
me. This happened." I'd be like, "No, I didn't."
And it's
If
not
it's something good, I'd be like, "Congratulations." If it's something bad, I'd be like, "I'm sorry," But I really don't, and it's not selfish. What I realize is,
It's okay to be selfish with yourself.
no, I'm saying it's not. What I was saying was, it's not selfish. I realize that it's just you trying to keep your peace
Right.
in your own life.
Right.
So if you bring in everything from everybody, you got to know this one, everything in this one and that one. That's too much, and you can't have you can't have peace, because now all that. Now, if it's something that I have to pray for somebody about, I will. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm praying for people all the time. But let's
Right.
say somebody going through something, or somebody been diagnosed with something. Yes, I'll pray for you on that matter right there.
Right.
But I'm with you, like, to have a clear mind is to keep other people's business out your vision, out your mind, out your space.
Right. And to have a clear mind, you got to let God do what he go do. You sent your prayers up. He received them the moment you sent them up.
Oh yes, Lord.
And the package has already been mailed. Just don't have a delivery date. That's all.
Right.
You got to be patient for it because he didn't deliver
I
it
see you.
already. He didn't delivered it already. You just have to be patient for the delivery date. That's the unknown. You don't know when the delivery date
Right.
is. You can't go on your phone like you be searching on your order from shit and you be like, okay, it's gonna be here by tomorrow. Oh, it's out for delivery. You can't do that. No, you
Right.
gotta wait. When he said you could go to sleep and your package will be right there waiting for you when you
When you
wake
wake
up.
up, when you open your
You could
eyes.
go to sleep and 3 years later it may come to you.
Right.
It's just he already sent it when you sent the prayers up. You just gotta wait for the blessings to keep coming down, because he blessing you
Right.
when he wake you up in the morning. Everything else is, to me, is a plus.
Right.
That's a plus. Is you just have to be patient and wait on God. And I think a lot of humans, and I hear a lot of people say this, is you not angry enough with God. It's just that I don't have, some people don't have the patience for to wait on God. But the funny thing is, he waited 20, 30, 40, 50 years for you to get it together. And when you finally figured it out and you sent up them blessings, them prayers, you wanted him to answer you in 6 months.
Right. 5 days.
How is that feel? Right, the next hour. How is that
30
even
seconds.
Right. Right. How is that even fair? Like, you want him, he waited for you all your life to come to him, because the moment, some people think, oh, because they was children. No, from the moment you come onto this earth, you come out your mother's womb in her body,
Yep.
he's waiting on you to come to him. He's waiting for you. So all them years you be on this earth, he's waiting for you to come to him. And if it take you 20, 30, 40 years to give your life completely to him, and you start sending up prayers, and then you looking at him like, I'm waiting, and it's been only 20 minutes. Like,
And you go keep waiting.
right, you go keep waiting because you rushing him now. Like, oh, you know how parents be? Who you playing with? This is, hold up, pimp. That's how, that's just how
I
it be,
seen something
son.
on social media the day before yesterday, and it was someone who had created a certain type of shoe, and a company basically sent a cease and desist and wanted to sue them or whatever. And that person was crying online and was like, I basically, worked on creating this and everything, but they want to sue me or whatever. So that person's business is thriving now. But I go to the comment section, and one of the comments was like so uplifting, because the comment was like, don't look at it as a hard thing, or don't look at it as the worst thing that happened to you, because a lot of us would have never discovered you and wouldn't have never been supporting you, because we ain't know nothing about you until that situation happened.
Right.
And then another comment was like, God is send the most uncomfortable situations your way for your blessing to be on the other side.
Exactly.
So I
And
was
that's the truth.
Is
right.
you strong enough to get through it though? Like, he know you strong enough, but do you believe you strong enough to get
Right.
through it? You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself. That's the biggest part. A lot of people, when stuff don't work out for them, even if some people hold on for about 3-4 years and they still fighting 10 years later, it's just when things don't go their way, they start, the longer they have to wait, it's the longer, it's like the more, it's like the fate depletion just start coming in, like your fate starts slipping away just a little bit because you had to wait just a little while longer. You know what
And
I'm saying?
actually, like, your blessing may be
Right there.
your blessing be right there, but what I was about to say is your blessing go be way more than what you ever dreamed of.
True.
So the longer you wait is more, because he's using you for something in a certain place and time, and you have to be, ready to accept it. See, a lot of people be like, I want to be this artist. I want to be a singer, a rapper. Yes, that's what you want to be. But God may want to use you to sing or rap about him, to touch, because he needs you to touch these people. Because in these people, you may be uplifting somebody he will use down the line to do
Exactly.
something else. So what you want is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's absurd, but no, is not important. I mean, it's important to you, but it's
Right.
not what's important to him.
It's
It's just
basically
not the route that he
he
set.
set for
He
you.
Right.
set for you. He got your route, and he ain't gonna let you take that route without And then he walk by, he want you to take the route he set for you.
Mm-hmm. That
Until
path.
you get in that route he set for you. In other words, we can't ask God to do things for us the way we want it done. We gotta ask God for things and let God do the work and set the
Right.
routes and set forward what he need.
His pathway for
Yeah,
us.
for us and stuff. Because we might say, oh, I wanted to go this way, that way, that way, that way. And God said no, but I don't. It's not going that way.
Right. It's more on right in the direction he want. He'll give you partial of it, or he'll really have the whole picture, but you will just see the partial part of it, and that's the part you running with. Now you didn't miss this part, that part,
Or
that
that
part,
part,
that part.
thank
You
you.
didn't miss all the other parts,
Parts.
and you may think all those parts is too small to every part. There is literally, to me, in a dream or in an obstacle or whatever it may be in life, there is no small parts to it because the people may think certain parts is the small part. No, because every part connect to the piece that you got to put that puzzle together. There is no small piece to it. Everything is a big piece because he creating a whole nother picture. You may say you want to be a rapper or singer. You may want to sing this type of music over here. But he like, nah, I want you to sing about me, or rap about me.
True.
I don't want you to. That crowd already got enough people over there. I need you over here. You know, I have other. He got other people listening. He won't. He have. It could be kids. It could be adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever it may be. I got people over here waiting to hear what I want you to put out.
Or you may be a person who play high school ball or
Right.
college ball and
Right.
even may go to the pros, but along that route, even if you don't go, he may not want you to go to the pros. He may want you to learn everything you have to learn because he really wants you to go back into your community and teach those kids, more kids, how to navigate through that world. So it's like sometimes we'll look at things and be like, dang, man, because this ain't work out for me. It did work out for you. Not the way you wanted it to work out for you, but it worked out for you. Because I'm just using it for example. Imagine somebody who played college ball played ball on a college level or even went and got some professional, experience. And you bring that back to a high school. It's so much more you could teach those kids. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just using that for example, like, because a lot of people like, I'm doing this because I'm going pro. But the whole while, God wants you to go back to the neighborhood and teach the kids about him and teach the kids the proper way and what to expect so they don't get got like so many other people think God got. So it's a lot of things
It
we
could
have
be a
to,
multitude of
right,
things.
everything in life just about.
To piggyback off what you were saying, the same thing. Like it could be to use the platform. Say for instance, like we didn't seen it, we didn't all witnessed it. Like no matter what the sport is, we didn't seen players like at the high school or college level get into a world of trouble, but they make it pro. You know what I'm saying? It's for sometimes when God put you through stuff, and that's just in life in general. When God put you through stuff, and I give you the big platform that you keep asking me for and begging me for, make sure when you get there, who did it.
Right, you let
Let
the
them know
world know
who
who
know
did it.
right.
Right.
Just as much as he dragged you through it. Well, I ain't gonna say dragged you through it. Just as much as you went through it and he put you test after test. Yeah, you may punch through this wall, but then you got another wall you got to punch through another wall. But when you get to the rainbow that everybody want to get to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the rainbow, basically, when you get there on that stage, and no offense to people who do accept awards and all that, you accept that award, you better stand on your 10 toes and say who did it for you and how he did it and give him all the glory and praise before you start thinking people, human. Before you start thinking human, man, God better be the first person you say.
Always.
Always say who did it. God and
Right.
Jesus Christ. That's the first ones you. Then you think mama and daddy and brother and sister and friends and teammates or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of people, it be sometimes I listen to certain speeches and I don't never hear people thank God first. They'll thank everybody and then be like, I want to thank God. I be like,
Right.
what? How you thank all these people before you thank God first? Like, no judgment, just a little bit, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It's just in a way of just saying like you gotta just let people know who did it for you when he pulled
Right.
you through it because the person I am today, the woman I am today, the only person pulled me through this was God because I
Right.
couldn't do this on my own. You know how many times I was breaking and he had to pull me through it.
So, how y'all feeling so far? What we is? Day what? 5?
Yes.
Day 5 in 2026?
I feel amazing, son. I feel so amazing
I
because
have no complaints about it.
that's the give me
Right.
some, mama. Yeah, I'm
That's what
talking
I'm
about,
talking
girl.
about, girl.
No complaints. It's
If
like
every day I go, if in these, which every day, but in these first 5 days of 2026, if I have a roof over my head I can wake up under, I have what I need, I can eat, and I can do so much, ain't nothing but God. He brought me through and he gonna continue. And that's why I say peace for 2026, because I know
Right.
who I'm following.
right. It's just for me. To me like she said, it's amazing. At the end of the day, I could wake up and breathe again, have my heart beating 10 fingers, 10 toes, down to the ground.
Amen.
Like I'm happy for that. It's also he waking me up to fight for my dream another day. Cause when he done with you, he ain't gonna wake you up. He bringing you home to him. So I feel like if he woke me up, he waking me up for a reason. He waking me up because I'm supposed to still be here and still be doing something that with my life that I'm supposed to be doing. Now, do I need his guidance? Completely. Cause I be confused on some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I just be out here lost. I be like,
If it's not clarity and it's not clear, it's not God.
And that's the truth.
you right. I'm about to stick with that. Look at the sister dropping gems. That's my big sister right there. My big sister.
You remind me of that scene from Coach Carter. I did that. See them shoes right there? I did that. Did that remind you of that right
Yeah, with Coach Carter.
He had to click out like that in that movie. That boy said, "Who tied that shoe? I tied that. I was like, okay, you tied your shoe.
there? But you
But
get
that,
what
you
he
know
was
what that
I
saying.
get
was
what you
about.
was
That,
saying.
yeah. Every
Because
time
they
they
was
score
taking
or dip
pictures.
or dunk the ball or anything, they taking pictures and stuff and no, just do what you supposed to do. In other words, and stuff.
That was the fun of the game. Like, I get it because they were sorry.
They would lost every game but like one game.
But you gotta give
previous year.
them something. They was winning all of a sudden. People was excited.
So basically when you start winning
But
in
that was
life, you're
before they
supposed to
was
start
winning.
gloating.
Not gloating, but
That's
you can
what they
have
was
fun with
doing.
it.
That was they was, and then the part about it, that was before they was winning. It was
No, they was
No,
winning.
that's when he first came there and they was
that
winning.
was their first his. He first came there and they wasn't winning. They wasn't winning games or nothing, but they was
No, they was
In
winning.
other
No,
words,
when they did that with him, no, we talking about the scene when they was finally winning. Cause he came. Remember when he came?
yeah, he did. In other words,
Mama gonna have to rewatch the movie,
Right,
y'all.
'cause we
She ain't
just
watch it
right,
in the
because
oh
we
season.
yeah,
just-
after he got him to win a few games and stuff, and they got excited, he did do that then.
you have fun. I feel like it's a double edged sword because you call it gloating, but it could also be like that's a good feeling, like we finally winning. You know what I'm saying?
Taking the
But
pictures and taunting the other players.
I ain't with the taunting stuff
That's
because
basically
I've
he
never
was-
agreed. But taking pictures, like I see. So you saying because I'm a
You supposed to be playing the game, so the
Listen.
game is still going. So after one of y'all do a dunk, you stop and taking pictures, but they going back down the court. You feel like
See, yeah, no, that's stupid. But like I'm a Pelican fan, and I see.
we is, bro. These teams.
I don't know. It's like what it is at this point.
Yeah, I love my team.
Maybe
I love
next
both
year
of my
be
teams.
right. You don't watch the Pelicans like that.
I don't watch it, but I love both of my teams. I am a Pelican and a New Orleans Saints fan from the time. I don't know about when I came here, but at least from 13, I've been a New Orleans Saints fan, and going to my
Right since 2002, I've been rocking with the basketball
Go take me
team.
home. I'm going home a Saints fan. Going up here and see the Lord and Savior. I'm gonna still be a New Orleans Saints fan.
He gonna be like, my child, you a strong soldier. Dealing with them teams.
And if
Cook.
I was with him, I was a Saints fan
Yeah, you dealt with a lot of loss.
He had to give me the losing Saints first, because if I would have stepped into the era
I
of
was
just the
with-
winning Saints and
Right.
then went to this, I don't know how I would have took it.
I don't
son.
know how
Yeah, but
I don't know how the new fans is taking it at this point. The ones who
I know.
came in with Drew
That's why-
Brees.
mhm.
I
Right.
wonder how they taking all these losses. 'cause-
They need to go back and watch the film of with the
I
other.
was there
I ain't gonna
with
say his
Archie.
name.
right.
Archie. I
I
was
wasn't.
there with
I'm talking
Archie.
about right. I wasn't.
I came in with Aaron Brooks.
Oh, but yeah, I was there with Archie.
I think my first quarterback I had seen was like that. I was watching the game here and there, but I don't remember who the quarterback was. Like when I really started watching them, I want to say that's when Jeff Blake became the quarterback. But he played like a few games, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember how that season went. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to keep them type of memories on my brain, y'all. It's too much other stuff to
That's
focus
why
on.
I said I'm a be. If I was there when Archie was there, I was a fan. I'm gonna be a fan, Tyler, because I done saw a lot of the losses and stuff. When Sean Payton and Drew Brees came and we was doing the winning, I know I
Had fun, huh?
the
It
right
felt
to
good
stick
for
my
them-
chest out because
for them
we
12,
got us a
13
good
years.
coach and we got us a good quarterback.
So going into this year, because this is good. So what is some things that y'all hope to accomplish in this year? Not everything, but just a few things y'all hoping to accomplish in this year.
Patience, like I said earlier, going into the new year with my patience and just accomplishing, like my sister said, she was in here talking about something. I'm not spending 2026 in the house.
Yeah, mine's gonna be
But that
patience,
was a joke.
patience, peace, more traveling, more just truly enjoying life and not letting what's going on in the country have is what you was saying, David. Being a hermit in your house, long as and stuff. Get out, enjoy life, enjoy stuff,
Right.
and live
Right.
and stuff.
Right. And the first thing is, like, I don't be feeling like I'm a hermit or nothing in my house because I'm a homebody.
You
That's
could be a
me.
homebody, but
So it's not
you
like
never want to leave.
Always,
homebody is
a
basically-
homebody is the person who rather be more at home and is
than to run in the
relaxing at
streets
home
constantly.
and stuff, and not being when they get up in the morning. Oh, I gotta go do this. And they're out in the streets all day and stuff.
That's just
4,
called
5
adulting.
days a week. Thank you. But I'm more of a homebody. If I could do and have what I need in my home, and I
I
can
know
just
you're not a
relax and do
homebody,
what I
sis,
want to
it's
do.
good.
I prefer being home.
I consider myself more of a homebody.
No.
Nah,
So
for
back
like
in the day, you was not no homebody.
like the past what? I'm gonna say the past 7, 8 years. Yeah. Even back then, because I had my moments. I had my moments then. Like I don't want to be bothered. Like my phone on do not disturb every single day at a certain time. I don't want to be disturbed unless it's an emergency. We cool.
But don't come after the homebody click. I don't mind being a homebody.
Because mama
But I
said she
do
don't
like
want to be a hermit in the house. Like she want to get out and experience more things in life.
Yeah, if I could go more than just like sometimes I leave out, it's just, oh, I'm going to take care of this bill, or I'm going to run to the grocery and I'm coming home and stuff. But yeah, if we can get out a couple of times, or maybe once a week, and do a little something else and then come home, I'm okay with that. But I am not a person that love to be in just going here, going there all day long, every day. Like some people get up, that's what they live with, get up the next day and go. No, I love to be at home. One of my favorite things to do at home is cook. I love to cook. So I'm just contented in my house. I really am a person that is contented in my house and stuff. I'll travel if I need to go to something to family in New Orleans. I'll go there and stuff. But I would love to travel and do some traveling more
the world.
this year of the world. Not just going to New Orleans, more than that. I want to go travel and do some stuff, whether it's cruising or whatever have you, this year than I did in 2025.
Yeah, because
Right.
I think in 2025
2025
we
hit
went on one
us.
cruise.
Yeah,
And I had
2025.
got used to going on like what about three of them, at least three of them a year. But I would like to do what we can and and stuff,
I
and go
think
back to
with
traveling.
2025 is just it's like worldwide. I think spiritually we was attacked, and it wasn't just us, just people just living honestly in this country and even in this world because it's stuff going on everywhere, and you was just attacked, and it felt like I don't want to go outside because this going on, that going on. It's just like I don't want to put up with this and I don't want to put up with that, and it was just so much happening. So you just was like, I think is reasons why a lot of reasons why I've walked away from my job, but it was like working with people who basically mines wasn't what mines was at. I ain't hold it against you, but I just couldn't be around you no more. That was like detrimental to my mental as well. Because
Especially when they be thinking other people hurt is funny.
yeah,
You know what I'm
nah,
saying? Like,
and that's not. Yeah, I'm not with
And
all
I
that.
no, I'm not.
That's not.
I'm not with
That
that.
wasn't my energy. So in this year, it's more of just embracing life for what it give me, the hurt and the triumph. Not just the triumph, but also whatever hurt may come. Because it's life. We always go get hurt, but it's like how you bounce back from it is how you could tell how resilient you really are. It's that's the thing. But my thing is when I'm feeling hurt, just as well as I could go to God and be like, thank you for my triumph, I could be like, thank you for this hurt, Father. Now, how do I get through this? You know what I'm saying? Just continuously growing. In this year alone, it's more of that and learning how to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit more.
right.
Stop sitting in
Like you say with the
comfortability.
Ferris wheel, I'm going to get on that
Right.
thing.
Stop sitting in my comfortability era and just being more uncomfortable in situations, but having fun. It's not uncomfortable to where it's irritating me, just uncomfortable to where you never know. Like we said, we gonna go do the Ferris wheel. We
Not
afraid of
me.
heights. Okay, mama not gonna do it. I understand her reason why. But we afraid of heights. But my thing is, why are you afraid of heights? You
And
know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
understand where that happened at. I remember being a kid and climbing down the project, thinking, sliding down the
Oh yeah.
poles.
You don't
I
have no
remember
fear
that.
as a kid. Fear
Right,
you because you ain't scared to break nothing. You ain't
right.
scared of nothing.
You ain't
Or
thinking
a
about,
fall or nothing. I used
right.
to stand on the other side of the mountain and hold on and stuff and just stand. You think I belonged on the other side? That's the reason that rail was up there, so you'd be on this side. But Lord, when I got older, I couldn't even go stand in the doorway of that porch.
Because now your mind thinking about
It's so high. You
collapsing and
high.
everything.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't scared of that because I used to be like, I'm standing. I'm like, man, I'm more taller than this world. Because when I was little, I was underneath the world. Then you go back there when you get a little older. You like, man, I can stand over this thing. Okay.
And that's the thing. As a kid, I used to be all on that rail, crossing over the rail, sliding down the pole, doing all kind of stuff,
All
sitting
kind
on
of
it,
stuff.
one leg on one side, sitting in the other leg. You just
Yeah.
chilling. You ain't thinking about falling, dead,
But see,
none
that's
of
the
that.
thing. I was scary as a kid because I didn't do none of that. I didn't take them type of chances with like.
Careless.
Now I didn't take chances like putting a box on the steps and sliding down the steps. That was, especially when we stayed in the Pier Drive back there. Them steps by Miss Tangela and them door. You know how many times we didn't put a box there and just came down the steps. You know
Wasn't
how
that
high them.
concrete and iron?
I don't know,
That was
but we
iron rails.
but we did it and we kept doing it too. We was having fun. See, that's the
Nah, I
type
didn't slid down the project steps before, like with a box. But that was concrete. That was stupid too when you think
It's
about it.
always stupid.
Not for the box to slide from under you. See, when you're kids, you don't be thinking about the damaging.
And then we used to go down 2 and 3 at a time. Like we was crazy, son. But we was little. When you small, you not thinking about none of that. So it's like maybe my 2026. I ain't saying I'm going to do that, but just step
I'm
more.
definitely ain't going to do that. I ain't going to get on that Ferris wheel and nothing else.
So
Definitely
it's more
ain't doing
of
that.
stepping into that fearlessness of life. Like when you how you was a kid as a kid, you didn't fear much or nothing. Like you just was like, I'm good. How you used to just do certain stuff like jumping off stuff and backflipping and all kind of crazy stuff you used to do. Jumping off high
So what is one
poaches.
fear you would try to conquer this year, man?
It ain't none of that stuff that would, mess with my heart. I wouldn't do none of that stuff.
Which is understandable.
Right.
Maybe one time when we go on one of the cruises, one of y'all excursions, but nothing that can bring me off the ground.
Go down the water slide.
A simple water slide.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about on the ship?
Yeah.
I can't do that one, baby. Mama, that's me climbing way up.
Don't get on the one that be they have you like this.
Wait, which? Oh, the
Now,
one
you
that.
gotta-
The one where you said
She
my
must be-
ponytail was sticking up when I came down because it was.
Now, she must be talking about one of the kitty water slides, huh?
I'm done with
Oh,
her. Done with her, son.
Girl, I know. Sometimes I can't come look how I walk across that little bridge.
I was
on
proud
that
of
ship
you.
Right.
And stuff.
I was so proud of you to do
I'll
that.
do some things like that.
and
but
that wasn't even bad, huh?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
How many
but
times you
I
walked
had
on
to-
it?
I was still. It's just that I wouldn't look down. I had to just stay looking up because if I'd have looked down,
You want me to tell you a secret? Me too. I ain't looked down not one time.
I was looking
The second time I did
when you
look
can
down.
stand up at the top of the ship and look and see the floor at the bottom of the ship. Oh no, indeed not.
So I know I've asked y'all. We've talked about goals of something that we trying to meet, but like a personal goal. That you name one personal goal as far as something that you want to do more of or less of. Like me, for instance, reading. Get back into my reading a lot more heavier. Reading a book, trying to get to a book once a month, get through a book once a month. That's one of my main things, just to see where I'm at from here to the end of the year.
Yes,
that
that's me
goal.
too. I think more reading for me. I need to do a lot more reading because it used to be times where I would read a book all the time and stuff. But when I got older and stuff, I stopped doing that. But I would like to get back into reading, trying to read a lot of reading now.
Mine would be drawing. I had started strong last year and was going at the end of what that was 'cause that's 2024 to 2025, and then somewhere along 2025, all kind of other stuff started popping. So
I know what happened. I could tell you what happened.
what happened?
This election. That election tore all of us apart. A lot of people apart. That election tore your mental health. You was just gone.
It did do a lot. That's why I said I want to get back to doing what we're doing, whether it's traveling or just enjoying doing things and things like that. We got to put all that in God's hands. I can't.
Right.
So
So
this man trying to,
That's what the
think about it and stuff, and you'll sit back and you'll be depressed at all times.
right,
I don't
can't
want to be
sit like
depressed.
that. Right. I can't sit around and be like
Depressed like that because of that.
So with me, I would say getting back into drawing full blown. Well, I was having it where at times I'll try to donate each day about 2 hours to whatever piece I was working on, and focusing heavy on the clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the two things.
that. She didn't release that. Okay.
That's the two things I'm focusing. Besides, continuously growing my relationship with God and the peace and traveling, everything we was talking about, and adding those things to it.
Reading for me, like you said too, I'm gonna go give two too. You want to give two? I could give two.
Oh, I was trying to see what you were talking about.
But now, honestly, seriously, like reading is one, and I would probably say like being more consistent with working out. That's another one for me.
That's
Like,
another one for me
Like
too.
I could go strong.
That's what I'm
and
talking about,
I could go
sis.
strong for a good 2-3 months, and then something happens.
Right.
I know, me
And
too.
then it's
Me
like
too.
I just stop, and I want to get to the point where it's more consistent. But I have to find a system that's better for me. Like I think now I'm not working out every single day. I'm thinking maybe I could do it like 4 times a week. Maybe that's more simpler for my body.
Right.
because I'm just starting out, and maybe as time go on, I could do it every day. But
It's
3 to 4 times a week, I feel like that's like a starting point right there, where
right.
your body is not getting overwhelmed by.
It's like what you said. Like what it. I know I said we'll be going strong for months, and then something that happened in life, and
Oh,
you'll take that day off, and then that day will turn into a
took a
couple of
couple
days,
days,
and
and then
before you know it, now you just all the way out. So
because if
Right.
y'all could remember, we used to talk about how me and my husband used to get out there every morning and walk, and every evening. I can't remember the last time we went out there. I think when it started getting cold, we stopped, and then before you know it, it was stopped completely.
well, for Christmas you got a treadmill, so there you go.
Right, right,
Yep, I got to get back into all that exercise,
right,
and like you say, you can't tell God what to do because one of my things was, oh, Monday, I'm gonna get up, and that's one of my things. I'm starting my walking, I'm starting my bicycle, I'm gonna start doing all that stuff. Ask how much of it I did today.
yeah. That's why you
Oh,
got to give your
yeah.
body, because sometimes your body just
I
be
ain't
so,
did none of it
it be
today.
exhausted, it be
I've been
tired.
walking. Well, I had took well, I ain't do it today. I had took yesterday off with the walking because I told Lee I think on the treadmill I think I had overdid it to like it was a hot mess. But I'm probably go walk tonight before I go to sleep with my
Right.
minutes.
So
I know y'all we be talking about everything because we look at y'all as family. So
right, and
y'all get to hear it all.
right. So another thing that we did starting out in this new year, I think we in what, day 4 of our fasting.
Oh yeah,
How are you ladies feeling about that?
it's
And how is that going for you?
man, it's beautiful because when I tell you I could feel the difference in my body,
Mhm.
and I'm not just talking like weight loss or anything. That's
Nothing like
not
that.
this fasting is not for that. It's more like a spiritual fasting for
Mhm.
me. The continues like I pray multiple times a day, which I was doing anyway, but this prayer. And then I meditate, and then I'm reading, so
Right.
it's different. I could feel like a spiritual change in my body. Dreams, like I be having vivid dreams now where I could wake up because sometimes I wake up and be like, now what that dream was about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I woke up this morning and I was praying because I remember the dream. But
But it,
That's what's up. What about you, man?
I feel good about the spiritual the journey we on, but I just got to get more consistent in some things and stuff.
Understandable.
Like when we get up early in the morning, things be on your mind. But I think that's that distraction, that somebody wants you to have and not focus on what you know what your goal is set out to do and stuff. But I love it because I'm praying more. I'm reading more than I was before and stuff. And I'm just trying to do it. Like I said, it ain't about, like y'all said, it ain't about the weight loss. And mine is about the spiritual,
growth.
connection with and stuff with God and stuff. But mostly it's about a lot of things with me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good about it.
I feel like in minds, I feel like the mind is a little bit more clearer.
Mm.
Like the day, like normally I'm taking my phone everywhere I go. It was just a point in time when I sat down and I was eating my fruit. I was just sitting there, like just sitting, and my mind was just connecting with God. That's what it felt like. So much clarity of things started coming. I'm pretty sure it's more that's gonna come, but so many things that I've been asking for even before I started the fast, it's starting to show itself a little bit better. And as for the body, my body still ache a little bit, but it's not as bad. But it's the clarity of, I was wondering, like, man, why my body ache like this? Because I don't do this no more. I don't do that no more. And then what I said, man, I'm like, man, I think it's me being this weight. My bones can't carry this weight no more. And it was like that was on my spirit, because I feel like my bones literally is not meant to carry the weight that I'm carrying on it. So that's why I want to get more consistent in my workouts as
Right.
well, because it's just, you can't just keep going and going and eating the wrong foods, or just not working out, or not getting your body, because even if you eat all the right foods and you don't work out, your body still, and you start doing other stuff, your body still go ache because it's not used to movement. You could be the
Right.
most slimmest person and you don't work out at all, you're gonna feel it if your body makes sudden moves and do something extra. Because if you start using muscles that you rarely ever use, they gonna start hurting. Because them muscles gonna be like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Holy Spirit, activate. I'm just, but yeah. Oh, so I want to say thank y'all for subscribing, and thank you guys for watching this video. We want to say thank you. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, and post notification bell. Keep up with all our most recent content, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace. She look at me and I make her smile. That's what's up, son. That's a blessing to have a sister that all you gotta do is look at her and you smiling. I already know that's what's up. God gave you a blessing. I was a gift to you from him. From him to you, I was a gift.
I prayed for you.
That's what's up. But can't tell you wanted a brother. You got one, but you ain't get it when you wanted it.
It came on time.
You wanted me to be a boy. But you prayed for me, huh?
I pray for you, son. I wanted a brother and a sister.